Well, politics meets fashion. The State of the Nation address is one of the rare national events where lawmakers, politicians, dignitaries, and other guests get to showcase their special outfits, of course, in a red carpet affair. But over the past 2 years, there was no such spectacle as the number of guests were limited due to the threat of COVID-19. So now, what can we expect this year as the full face-to-face SONA returns? Joining us now in the studio is renowned fashion designer Michael Leyva, who has designed outfits for SONA attendees. Diba, Michael, over the years, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us again here in New Day. I mean, we were already talking before going, on cam. I mean, okay, so we've had, looking back a few years ago, we were talking about the SONA fashion. You have designed outfits for SONA attendees, even pre-COVID. Now, how would you compare yung mga SONA fashions throughout the years?
Actually,
ilan years ka na ba nagsa-SONA?
I've been doing SONA, I think, about 6-8 years.
Okay.
So every year there's a difference between like the dress code. For some time, like kay Pinoy, it was all gowns, and then with President Duterte, they wanted very simple naman. And then last year was very challenging for me because it's virtual SONA. So I have to make it really very simple because it's just virtual, but at the same time, it should be very beautiful, and it will really reflect on what Filipiniana culture also is about.
Pero like looking back, you said nga you've been there, mga 6-8 years or so. Where are we? Are we getting pabongga ng pabongga? Are we getting more creative? We're still very much the Filipiniana type? Or?
I think my take on this is I wanted to be more creative as year passed by. I wanted to have a modern take on the Filipiniana. Kasi syempre, as a young designer, I want to take inspiration from the classic ones and make it modern para mas refreshing naman for me.
Pero okay, so let's pick your brain a little bit. What do you usually consider when creating your SONA outfit?
Well, the one thing I consider is the one that's gonna wear it. I mean, I wanted that Filipiniana to reflect the personality of the one who's gonna wear my piece for that particular event.
Okay, so what? I mean, has to be...
It has to be flattering.
Okay.
And then I want you to feel you're confident on it when you wear a Michael Leyva piece. So it has to reflect the personality of the one wearing it. Let's
so
say
may nagka-clash ka ba? Parang like, sorry ma'am ha, hindi talaga bagay sa'yo pag ganyan ang cut? Meron ka bang ganyan?
I mean, well, that's the challenge, is to make everything, look good on the particular person who's gonna wear it. Yeah.
Okay, so we have challenges. I mean, last year or the past few years have been very challenging kasi everything was done, online, right?
True,
so how would you design something for these politicians, dignitaries that would allow them to also stand out?
Actually, last year, for example, top has to really be parang detailed kasi it's only top part that's gonna be seen, di ba? But this time, I'm very challenged because I think everyone is well prepared. The personalities and the politicians that I did for this year are really very excited also for the piece that I made for them. And I'm very excited to see them today.
Since sinabi mo na, okay, so ilan ba ang mga ginawa mong outfits for this year's SONA?
Well, to be honest, I did about 70 outfits for today's SONA.
How do you make them different? I mean, 70 outfits.
Well, that's the pinaka-challenging part on how I can make each different from each other because it's one party, let's say. I mean, it's one event. So how can I make each different?
And they all want to stand out.
Yeah,
so they're going to get mad at you. Bakit mas maganda yung dress ni ganyan, right?
Yeah, correct. So medyo mahirap, but I mean, kaya naman. And I'm very happy na we were able to finish it with flying colors.
Okay, flying colors. Now, is it going to be a colorful SONA?
I believe yes.
Tell us a little bit about the design and maybe the theme. Was there a recurring theme?
Well, the theme is Filipiniana still.
Okay, but I mean...
Some, my takes are very classic. I mean, it's an interpretation of the Philippine terno, which is the terno sleeves. And then some are modern. Let's say it's pantsuit, para it's kind of mas young, mas up to date. But some opted for gowns still, para mas bongga naman.
How about the colors? I mean, are we seeing a lot of colors, or are we more like the
I'm doing a lot of whites this
Okay.
year. And then medyo a splash of ombre colors. There's yellow, there's red, so there's fuchsia pink. So medyo madami talaga. So, yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna tell us like who
Sabi secret eh. So, so yun.
All right, well, what's next for you before I let you go, Michael?
Well, I'm
Aside from
doing
this.
my 10th anniversary show this October 10, 2022. So, I'm very excited. After the SONA, after the sleepless nights for SONA, that's what we're going to be very busy with, yung anniversary show.
Okay, that's coming up, you said, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it's going to be a big one. You've been traveling all over the place. I
Yeah.
mean, sabi nga ni Michael kanina na parang revenge. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody is really anxious to
Yes,
go out
true.
there. They're trying
That's
to
true.
make, you know, I mean, they want to be seen.
Parang
It's been a while.
revenge events, parang revenge, alam mo yun, parang
That's right.
we're back. Like
Well, we are definitely back. Thank you so much, Michael, for always finding time to join us here on your day.
Of
And
course,
with
anytime,
that,
Christy.
you know, best of luck. I wish we had more time
Thank
to
you
make
so much
cuento
for
because,
having
you know,
me.
I really want to find out about all the other dresses. But anyway, best of luck to you today.
Thank you.